Well, good morning, everybody. We're running a little bit behind schedule as Jayson and Earl Strickland are set to go here. Welcome to the Turning Stone Classic 26. Another $25,000 added. Mike Zuglin's Josh Northeast 9-ball tour. Jayson Shore in the middle of that post along with Rodney Morris and Karen Core. We're going to have some guest commentators come in. I'm not going to fill you in exactly who it is right now until I get a lot of the sponsors out of the way. They have to be out front and they have to be known to everybody because these guys have been what's making it happen. Would like to say thank you to Ship to Cash, Mike DeMarco and Jayson Shore. It's a $20,000 added purse up for grabs. It's one-on-one. Race to 2. They got mini tournaments. Listen, they got formats that you never heard of. I mean, this is just like come get the cash. Instead of ship the cash, they should call it come get the cash. Check them out at shipthecash.com. We'd like to thank Diana Hoppy for all your pool and billiards memorabilia. Make sure to check out dianahoppy.com. Earl Strickland's Road Stories DVDs are now available. He's playing right on this main table. Thank you, Diana Hoppy. Don't forget, AccuStats will be going down to the U.S. Open. There's $200,000 in prize money at stake. It's going to be a pay-per-view. Get over to AccuStats.com. We'd like to thank our host hotel, the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. And how about this? The buzz is the buzz. This is Billiards Buzz, AZ Billiards, Jerry Forsythe and crew. Plenty of articles about what's going on in the pool world, who's winning and leading the Moscone points. It's free. There's no subscription fee. It's online. It's called Billiard Buzz. Make sure to check it out. We want to thank JB Cases, John Barton, and the whole family and the crew. We know they do a lot of work, and they travel around the country. JB Cases, thank you so much. And the lighting that's hitting New York and the metro area and beyond by storm is light-systems.com. Make sure to check them out. It's not only light and weight, but it's 10 times the illumination. Check them out. It's LED. Baltimore City Q's. They're here on location. It's a mobile Q store. They say Q store, but guess what? They bring their store to your location anywhere from tips to tables. They do it. And talking about tips, how about this? Kamui Tips and Chalk getting on board. We want to thank John Bertone and the whole company out there at Kamui. Thank you. We're wishing you a prosperous lifetime with Kamui. Thank you, John, out on the West Coast. We did mention this is the Turning Stone Classic 26. We want to thank Wild Eyes Creations. These guys are wild. Look at the products that they make. I have ample time to get started here. We're lagging behind a little bit. It's Wild Eyes Creations. And when they say wild, take a look at the products. They make them wild. They wanted to make something different for the industry. That's what they wanted to do. And they came up with things that are different. Go over there and check them out, Wild Eyes Creation. Lenny Marshall, it's in the chat. And Rodney the Rocket Morris and Lenny come up with a 3-hour DVD. It's instructional and entertaining. It's Q&A. If anybody doesn't know what that is, it's questions and answers in every aspect of the game. Jumping, bridges, breaking, aiming, 10-ball, 8-ball, 9-ball, bada bang, straight pull, you name it. I don't care what it is. Rodney Morris knows how to play it. This young lady needs our help. Allison Fisher, formerly of NYC Grind, who really did a lot for the pool world and brought us updates on tournaments on her own dime, sometimes very little, making very little just to get to the location and back, but put her heart and soul into doing it. And I don't know if you can hear it in my voice because it's real close to home. I've seen what she does. Not only photography, but she's a great editor. She needs our help to get to Colorado. She's going to make a move to Colorado. Please go over to her GoFundMe page. It's Allison-Fisher with the C. Somebody will put the link in eventually. I'm running a little bit behind. I will get it in the chat room, Allison, I promise. Steve Lomax of Lomax Custom Cues. Gentleman Jim, I call him. You can get in touch with him right there at the shop, 706-776-1252. You're in a market for a custom cue. In fact, become friends with Steve on Facebook. His name is Steve Lomax, just like you see it right there. And you could see some of the photos that he put up. Just unbelievable. Talking about photos, this is an app. I learned about this app, and I'm still learning because there's so much into it. It's called Chalky Sticks, and it's downloadable for free. You can create diagrams on special shots that you have missed or just something you want to ask questions about in the forum. You can actually put it right on the forum. It'll locate pool rooms. It'll locate pool players. Diagrams. It's got a 24-hour TV station. You can watch pool 24/7. Whether it be snooker, 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, straight pool, you name it, 3-cushion. You could watch it all night long, 24/7. It's chalkysticks.com. Talking about chalky sticks, everybody will be chalking their stick up right here at the Aramis Simonis Arena in Sandcastles Billiards in Edison, New Jersey. Mr. Ed Ladawi's pool room. Darren Appleton, Rodney Morris, Jayson Shaw, who you're going to see on this table. Corey Dool, Shane Van Boning, and did I mention John Mora? All coming together to do the 8-ball. These are all top-notch 8-ball players. November 17th to the 20th, get over to AccuStats like you see the website on the top. I'll fill you in with the web address, but it's just like you see it on the poster. I wish they would put it on the bottom here, and a .com. And there's a man out here we want to thank. He's probably on the road. He did a gig in Vermont. Jared, the Jazz Man, Arasamina. Listen, without everybody on board, this ain't going to happen. There you see it, AZ Billiards, Simonis Cloth, the live stream news group on Facebook, the TAP League, the best amateur league in North America. Mr. Joel Shapiro, nobody knows this guy, but he did so much for pool through the years, and he continues to do it, but he's behind the scenes, and nobody really knows him. A lot of us do. It's Joel Shapiro. Thank you, Joel. Czechia. This is the sports drink that took the Netherlands by storm, complete Europe by storm, and now moved into the USA. It's us.czechia.com. That's what you keep hearing about. Greg Antonakis, get your Southwest from the best. You can contact Greg Antonakis at ga9ball@gmail.com. The Kings of Vapor and also the Kings of Billiards at Akron, Ohio. Chad Bowling, Stephanie. Mike Zuglin's ready to do it. Don't forget to check it out. It's to make it happen. Folks, what a lineup we got here sitting in the booth. First of all, Jared Clary, formerly of the television reality show The Hustlers, also a personal friend of mine, sitting in the booth along with Eddie LaLock Colhane and KGB, my man in the back, Alex Borokovich. Welcome aboard, everybody. Hello, you guys out there?
Hello, yes, sir, yes. How are you?
Okay.
Good morning.
There they are right there on your screen, folks.
Good morning.
We have a
Alex
guest.
is in the back.
Look who walked in.
Hey, guys.
Tino
Hey,
Barbieri.
Tino. How are you, sir?
Who's behind us, Tony?
Yeah.
And Alex?
This will be fun.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
This should be a fun 20-minute match here.
This is going to be good. It might be real quick.
On table 6 from Feasterville, Pennsylvania. She's on our poster. If you'd like to grab a poster, we still have some left until they're gone. More than welcome to take them. She's a 5-time winner on our tour. She's also a 25-time WPBA champion. She's probably...
They must be talking about Karen Core out there.
Well, I like this new setup, Al. Can the viewers see Karen's table too?
Yeah, they can see all of these right here.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Whatever we're looking at on this screen, I think that's what they see,
Yes,
correct?
that's the monitor right there.
Good. We'll try to
That
keep
is Karen Core, the Irish invader, 25 titles in the WPBA and titles. If we read them all off, it'll probably be stretched about 18 feet high, like a scroll. She was incredible, and she still is. She continues to be. And she's going to be playing the most controversial grudge match I ever saw between Donnie Mills and Shane Van Boning, where Donnie made like, I don't know, 99, and out of 100 breaks, he made like 99 times he made a ball or something. Everybody remembers that story. Donnie Mills is playing Karen Core in the back.
Well, these are the final 4 on the winner's side, these 2 tables here.
Jared Clary, Eddie DeLocke, and Alex.
Okay, all right. We got Mike Howerton.
Yes, and Mike Howerton.
Mike Howerton.
Expert opinions.
Take it easy there, tough guy.
Commentating on the match. From Orange, Connecticut, down here on 8, we have this gentleman is also on our poster. Remember?
You're damn right I'm an expert, Al.
3 of our
That's right.
events in a row.
Welcome to AZB TV, everybody.
Just ask me.
Just ask. That's right. You say it the way I do. We're coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. I tell you what, it's been an exciting tournament. Today is going to be the finals. Lenny Marshall is in the chat. He's going to give away another DVD, the newest one put out by Rodney Morris. We're going to give away a pass for the 14.1 valued at like $80. There's Lenny right there. He's in the chat. Sorry, Lenny, I thought I had you up and running, baby. I got you now, though.
He's a 6-time world champion.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
He's up there. I put him in the mod position because, you know, he does
Earl Strickland.
he does giveaways. And
Well, I love this.
this is my man Herb from ESPN. I'm going to bring you up there. Herb and Janet from Connecticut. You're up there.
In case people don't know, Al has made some serious upgrades since the last time. Here we go on the lag. I love the lag. Win the lag, it's a big edge.
And I'd like to say hello to NJ Pool player who's been working his tail off
It's like Shaw
every
won the
day,
lag.
and not only for this tournament. Who won the leg? I'm sorry.
Shaw won the lag.
Folks, the only thing you have to do to be eligible to win the DVD or one of the prizes that Lenny Marshall is giving away, you have to sign into the chat. That's the only thing, because I don't know what kind of question Lenny's going to do or how he's going to give his prize away, but the initial part of it is you have to sign into the chat. And it's not a ploy just to get you to sign into the chat, because we know you're in there as anonymous, but we're trying to give away a prize to show our appreciation for you guys supporting us and watching a live stream. All right.
Even if it is a ploy, who doesn't want a DVD
No, I
from
don't
Rodney?
I don't do that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but who doesn't want a DVD?
I understand.
If you're
Yeah.
a pool player,
Yeah.
you got to have it.
Yep.
I feel like when I play good, I can play with those guys, but I'm getting a
Okay.
DVD.
The other thing is I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in, and welcome aboard, everybody. Jayson Shore out of Scotland for the snap. We understand Charlie Shore is watching, and Natalie, everybody, the family from Scotland is watching. We want to say hi across the pond from New York State.
He got the 3 to drop. He's got the 1, and not sure if the 2-9 goes. It doesn't look like it goes.
No, the 7 saved him on that.
He'll
The
have
7
to
saved
play
Earl on this one.
position on the 2 to the other way. That's what he looked at.
Yeah.
You know, everybody can guess what Jayson is doing, but I tell you what, he comes up with some sparks, and everybody goes, huh? What did he just do? Jared was right. He played the cue ball to the right side of the table because the 2-9 wasn't on. Now he's just got to pop this over for the 4.
He got there real good, too.
The best thing about these players is what you just said, Al, is when they do something nobody in the whole room seen.
Yeah.
Look at this. He got a bit of a bad roll here.
Well, the good thing about it is all he has to do is make the 4-ball, and I know it's hard enough being jacked up like this, but he can come off the cushion and back down. He's got enough firepower to play that 5 on the side, and that's what he's looking at. You know, you want to try to take the easier route.
He just he just
It's
has
a
to
little
cinch it.
straight.
Right.
It's a little straight, and he's shooting over the ball. So he's going to have to manufacture something.
Earl Strickland right at his seat, right in front of our
Nice
camera.
shot.
Boy, did Jayson hit that good. Earl was just making sure he didn't foul the 5.
How did he hit that? Wow.
I can't make that shot before 6 at
That was
night.
great, wasn't it?
Nevertheless, bring the cue ball down half table.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I love it.
Talking about, we were talking about players that show spark and they're colorful. I mean, whoever gets more colorful than Efren Reyes all his life, he always come up with a magical shot, and that's why they named him the Magician. The guy came up with a shot every tournament he was in.
He's the best. I still watch him on YouTube and on AZ Billiards. They got some videos, and I watch Efren all the time. He's awesome.
I think the one
Even in matches Efren's lost, you can still learn something.
Sure, absolutely. When you got the control to rewind, like watching a YouTube where you can go back and say, wait a minute, how did he hit that? And it's in your hands. That's what you can do. You can rewind it, go back, play it, go back, play it, and it's great. And that's what you can do with this DVD from Rodney Morris. It's called Rocket Science.
Yeah, it's very
Look
very
at
helpful.
that shot.
Great shot.
Now, if
Look
he
at
can
this.
stay
He's
out of
gonna
the
get
corner,
robbed.
he'll be.
Yeah, he's going in to drink
Oh,
here.
boy.
He's going to get robbed.
And he hit it so
Wow.
good, too. You know what? That shot was hard enough to have to worry about speed on it as well.
5-time world champion, 5-time U.S. Open champion, and numerous
Other
titles under his belt that it would take us 3 hours or 4 hours to say. Mr. Earl, the Pearl Strickland.
One of your people are asking if DeShane won. Yeah, he beat Cicero last night. People, guys, whoever's out there.
Well,
listening.
Guys, you can get the brackets on
Shane beat
azbilliards.com.
somebody because he's playing today.
Yes, he did. That's
Yep.
right, Alex.
Yeah,
It-
actually.
it's just by the process of elimination. That shot that Jayson shot,
The 6-ball.
Yeah.
he had, it was an extremely difficult shot.
Sure was.
He had an opportunity to play a save from freeze the cue ball behind the 8-ball.
You're right, Alex. Pretty easy save.
He elected to go
Pretty
for it.
easy, but you know what? At this level, they feel like if they give the other guy a chance at shooting,
He'll kick safe or kick it in, sure.
yeah,
even
right.
a kick shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
kick
all-
shot.
You don't want them out of their chair.
But
That's right.
you always have to look at the opportunity of playing a solid save and give yourself a better chance in the next inning.
Absolutely.
I just want to let everybody know out there to have, it's not only Earl and Jayson having a little problem racking here. It's got something to do with, I don't know what it is. I think it's the first and second ball. You see Jason's checking the spot?
Well, I played in this tournament now. I'm sorry to interrupt you. All these tables are really, it's not the players being picky. I know some tournaments are like that and stuff. All these tables are racking really, really tough.
Well,
for
it's brand
everybody.
new cloth, and they
Yeah.
put brand new spots on them. But if
Yeah.
they need to fix anything, if it really gets out of hand, Diamond is on scene here.
Yeah.
Until the last ball drops every day in the tournament. So
Well, I found out that
they
if
can
you-
always put another spot on if necessary.
if you just take both your palms and rub the area where the ball's rack, you'll get a good rack. But then the following rack, you have to do it again and again. Like I did it the whole set.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I think they should not use the spot. They should draw a spot
Yeah,
And
just with the marker. I agree.
with a marker.
That's what I do on
It
my table.
eliminates this
That would be a-
elevation.
That'd be a great move.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of players mention that.
I did that on my table at home. It's the best
Yeah,
thing I
it's
ever did.
much better, much better.
If you wonder, any of you guys out there wondering what Earl Strickland has on his back, it's actually weights. And I asked Earl, I said, Earl, I asked him in Ohio why he's wearing that. And basically he said as he gets older, he realizes that he's swaying a little bit in his stance, and the weights kind of help him maintain steadiness on the shot.
Well, I'm wondering if he's off his sit-up routine. He's been doing sit-ups like crazy.
Every day,
Yeah, but-
running every day.
But now he's got this little pouch thing going. Maybe he stopped it, but this weight thing on the back is counteracting. I don't know. It weighs about 10 pounds.
I'm not going to
Got the
lie.
Molinari glove on. Mr. Strickland set to break. The 2 ball finds the 4 ball. Sorry, the wing ball found the right-hand corner pocket. Go ahead, Jared.
I'm not going to lie yet. He needs to have a little better style with that pouch thing. It looks like
it looks like a parachute.
Listen,
it looks like a parachute.
listen.
This is a parachute.
You guys can laugh, and everybody, and I know you're not laughing at Earl, you're just laughing at the fact of what it looks like. But Earl is an innovator.
Yeah,
He came out with the long queue. Next thing you know, they're making balance
Oh,
rights
yeah,
and
no,
they're
I
making
agree.
this gentleman here isn't a champion because he's not an innovator.
Oh, I have the utmost
He's
respect.
I love
constantly
this guy.
studies his game. He
I
comes
have
up
the
with
utmost
ideas.
respect for Earl, but
Yeah.
geez, wrap a T-shirt around that thing.
Yeah. He could wear a shirt on the outside of it, yeah.
He might redesign it. He might redesign it and put a logo on it like
Look
I'll
how-
shoot your liver out or something like that.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
what-
see that coming.
He got real good
And
on
it's a
this
good
three.
idea. I mean, if you're swaying in your stance and you have more weight on your back, it's kind of going to keep you sturdy. You know, it's going to keep you aware of that. You got to stay still.
Absolutely.
You know.
His theories are sound. I mean, obviously, when he's losing matches, he goes a little off the reservation. But when I talked to him during this tournament. Me and him were outside for a half hour.
Yeah.
All his theories are sound and they make sense. You know, but Earl has that, reputation of going off the reservation a little bit. So it's hard for people to take Earl serious, even when he is being very innovative. And
You know, Earl is a Muhammad Ali.
Yeah,
Some
there you
people loved
go.
him,
There
and
you
some
go.
people didn't because he bragged.
But when you hear his voice, everybody turns their head.
But I can tell you one
absolutely.
thing.
You know?
Everybody in the arena migrated down to this table.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay?
I
That's the
think-
kind of
I
draw that
think,
Jayson
guys,
and Earl
we
bring
need
in.
to listen because Earl is giving one of his speeches.
Oh, he likes the crowd.
No, he's just waiting for Karen to finish her shot. That's all.
Yeah, but he's not wasting his time.
Well, Earl's
He's using it to every second of it.
It's okay. It's all right. Well, he likes to stay in dead punch. You know, 4 or 5 hours a day he's at Steinway Billiards, triple shim table, just firing balls.
Oh, and does he?
And he doesn't stop.
Jeez.
Doesn't stop.
Well, I have to ride the man home to New York City in the Sunday rush hour.
Well, we'll leave late at night.
Now, he's cleaning these up easy enough. So now the score's going to be what, Al? 2-1, 2-0?
It could be. Could be.
No, I watched him play Deschain. Earl's playing good.
Oh, he's playing jam up, without a doubt.
I think he's in one of his better forms in the past couple of years.
I agree, Alex.
And Jared put the over and under time limit on this game, about 40 minutes, I
40
think.
minutes is the over-under, people. Al said I'm not allowed to bet on the live stream.
What's the price? What's the price, Jared?
Oatmeal cookies.
Yeah, well, I'm not allowed to bet on the live stream, so I would bet a
A cookie and a coffee.
coffee and a cookie. Absolutely, boys.
All right, boys. Jump in with your predictions.
Well, this racking issue is going to delay the game.
I like the over-under at 40 minutes. Even if Earl takes a 7-0 lead and Jayson still wins the set, I bet it's still under 45.
Right.
Because when these guys get going, Jayson especially, and Earl too, I mean, when these guys get going, it's a joke.
They get in that rhythm.
Mike and Earl went hill,
Yeah.
and there was still 3 or 4 other matches
Yes.
that were going on.
Right.
Like they still finished
Do you
faster.
do you
than-
have the time on that match? How long did that go? About an hour?
Yeah, it was about an hour. I mean, I ordered dinner, I got dinner, I ate dinner. The match
Oh,
was
that's your
over.
phone. That's your. I thought it was mine. I'm sorry. I grabbed
That's
it.
all right, Al. You trying to put your phone number?
No. It was small when I got it in my hands. It's a little bit bigger when I can see it. Sorry. Just looked the same.
I'm working on inventing a new phone. We call it Orange.
Yeah,
not Apple.
well, listen to this phone call right here. Boom.
Nothing.
No, something is going. Oh, 7 didn't make it.
I played a match on this table, and I think my cut break worked the best. I ran a few racks. Oh, no, actually, at the end, I broke from the right side. I broke and ran the last 2 racks. I broke from the right side, and I broke it just like Earl just did there, and I broke and ran the last 2 racks. So this table, actually, you can square it up and hit it with some thunder, or what Jason Shaw says, hit it with some crunch, and you can get a ball to go and run some racks.
Wow, look at that shot.
Great shot.
Jayson Shaw sporting a tattoo now on his
Came out good.
left forearm.
Thor or something, right?
It's a lion.
Done by the Artitude
Right.
Chum and John Francisco down in Queens, New York. It's called the Art2 Tattoo Parlor
Right.
on Steinway Street. And I'll tell you what, he's an award-winning.
Oh, you can.
He's an award-winning tattooist. And if you're in the market for a tattoo, believe me, this guy is the guy to see.
Who's the owner? John? He's not a
John
tattoo-
Francisco
a great
and
guy.
Chum. Both
Yeah.
of them great.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
The Art2. Where's the shop? Manhattan?
Pay
Right
attention.
in Astoria.
Astoria?
Pay
Don't
attention.
snap. Don't
All
snap
right.
at me, okay?
I never liked you from
I
the
might
day
go.
I
I might
met
go
you.
see the guy. I want some work over here, getting covered up a little bit, maybe.
No, I talked to him last week at Snookers. I'm going to go give him some action. Let me tell you something. For an award-winning artist, though, people, it's not cheap. It's about $2.50 an hour.
Oh, sure.
But it's worth it because he can do a tattoo like Jayson's.
Depending on the work you want.
If you see Jayson's, which is top quality, one of the best tattoos I've ever seen, that only took about 3 hours. It's well
Right.
worth it.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Might
That's
take-
a very complex tattoo.
that
for
might take
3 hours.
two trips in there, maybe. but-
Amazing.
But, yeah, it's
Amazing.
nice work. He did nice work.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed tattoos. My religion does not allow me tattooing. But I like to see a beautifully done piece.
Well, his arm
Well,
came
that's
out
good,
real
Alex. A lot of people, they stick with their views and they don't see other views. You're pretty open-minded.
No, it has one has nothing to do with the other. I mean,
Absolutely, I agree.
it's like some people don't like Picasso.
good. Yeah, I hate the guy.
Well, speaking of Picasso, Jason Shaw just painted a pretty nice picture.
yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah.
It's hard to commentate on these two because they're moving so fast.
The way he got on that two ball was, real nice. He came
Yeah.
back and forth.
It was almost like as soon as he got on the two, I started talking about the tattoo and it was over.
Jason Shore splits the pocket and now trails only by 1. 2-1, Mr. Earl Strickland.
Jayson is one of the probably top 5 shooters that I've ever seen.
And he'll be around for the next 30, 40 years. He's
I
young.
agree.
So
He's young.
he's going to torment a lot of players
Forever.
forever.
Long after we're gone.
Yeah. There are some things about Jayson that remind me of Earl when he was young.
Well, Earl used to shoot with a Steve Lomax jump cue, and he still does. He's got the jump cue by a Lomax.
Do you know what?
Just want to mention that.
Do you know what I noticed about Jayson, Mike, some of these young players? If you watch the old AccuStats and the old videos of like Earl and those guys were very, very stone-faced. When they sat in the chair, they were almost like mean-looking because they were so focused. Jayson and a lot of these young players, even Shane, when they sit in the chair, they have more of a calm look on their face. They'll even smile, and they're not
More relaxed.
They're
more-
way more relaxed, almost like Ephraim was most of his career.
Yeah.
If you watch young Earl, he was so serious, and that's why he's one of the best that ever lived.
Sure.
But watch Jayson when he's in the chair, when he's coming up to break, he's smiling. If somebody talks to him, he won't shut them out.
I don't know if you tried Chekiao or not, but Chekiao put me in that same mode that Jason's in and puts many others in that mode,
Nice.
including Darren Appleton, Carl Boys. They were drinking it right at the Moscone Cup, right at the table. You've seen the Chekiao cans.
Nice save.
That stuff puts you in such a deep focus, yet it has no caffeine. You're aware. Your stamina picks your stamina
Oh, is
up.
this the stuff
and it's
Jason's
not
drinking?
addictive. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me one a
It's
couple
like
weeks
an
back.
herbal
I
drink.
had
Right.
60 cases, gave them out. They gave out over 10,000 cans at the Super Billiards Expo. It's the hottest thing going. That's it right there in the chat. You click that us.checkout.com, and that's where you can get yours. And that's what everybody's drinking. It's an energy drink that's all natural. Smells a little bit like vitamins. They say cool it down, put it in the fridge. I usually just down them right away. They're small cans. You just open them up and down. I'm telling you, us.checkout.com. That's where that comes from. It mellowed me out and gave me focus.
Yeah.
If somebody's sitting beside you strapped with, I don't want to say this to you because you're from the Boston City bombing
I don't
victim.
care, I don't care.
He's
But
gonna
this is
tie
the way
this
I
up.
put it.
Go ahead, buddy.
What the hell did he do?
He
If-
just
if-
tried to break things up, I guess. I don't know.
Jared was a victim
Try
of
to
the
tie
Boston,
things up a little,
Boston
maybe, too.
Marathon bomb, and also, and the way I just want to explain Chekiao is if somebody's sitting beside you on an airplane strapped with 2 tons of dynamite, Chekiao's going to be like, yeah, so what?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it just mellows you out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Al, you have a way of presenting a product
Nice
that
analogy.
that was real good.
nobody can.
Well,
I
mean,
love you.
You don't play poker with open hands.
No,
How
you're
can
the
I- you know
best.
what I mean?
You're the best.
You can't bluff.
Only guys from the pool room make those analogies. And we love you for it.
I don't know how to open it.
Give me this. I'll open it.
You didn't read instructions of how to open it?
I'm sorry, guys. You know, the first thing comes to my head.
No, that's how life
Jared
is.
knows I love him, man.
Yeah, that's how life is. People think
Al, we love you no matter what you do or say. And we'll come to the court to defend you. I could be your first character witness.
all right, he's going
He's
right
going to
at this. too.
safety play here.
He's not playing safety.
Stop. He has to play. Oh, he's going to play that in the corner with that big pocket?
He's going right up in the corner.
He's got a big pocket there.
There is no way he's playing safety.
That's a tight pocket. That 4-ball don't make this pocket huge. On most tables it does, but on a diamond they'll kiss together and
He
lock
can
up.
make it.
Oh, he nailed it.
Doesn't really make the pocket huge.
Hello.
Boy, I tell you, he used
Look
just
at
a little
this.
bit
He's
of
going to
it.
get robbed. He's going
Oh,
to
he
get
got
robbed.
on the other side of the 7. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Yeah.
That's just tough luck right there.
Has to play a kick safety.
Wow.
Well, we
If
got
he-
a better
if-
view.
maybe he can see.
Yeah, right there.
You know
He's
what?
trapped.
You know what he could play here, Jared? Or
Yeah.
Alex? He could jump this ball back over the 7.
I've
And
done that.
he may elect to do that.
I've done that.
He's looking at that.
In a 9-ball
Thank you.
match. The guy saved me, and I jumped, and I made. I made a 1-ball and then ran out.
The move here is really just to try to masse it off the long left rail at a very slow speed because the 5's off the rail and just touch it.
Right, he needs to.
If you hit it,
look,
you're not
he's
going to
do
leave the
that.
pocket
He's
because
going
the
to jump the
7's
ball.
blocking
Watch
it.
this.
He is jumping it.
Yeah, watch this.
Mr. Offense.
Oh, my God. He jumped right over the top of it. He bounced and then it went over the
Yeah,
top.
Well,
It was fun to watch.
I love it. I love it. Jayson is
takes
my man.
Takes balls to shoot
Of
that.
course,
does, yeah.
against Earl
Yeah.
in the quarterfinal.
You know what? He was probably, I don't know, he was close enough. He was probably a favorite to hit the ball. You know, he really got unfortunate there with the.
All right, start your clock. 14 seconds is the over-under here.
No, he,
That's a joke. I think
Yeah.
it'll be more like 30. But in
Yeah,
some
yeah,
tournaments,
30.
in some tournaments, the shot clock is 45 seconds. Earl gets out some racks in 40.
yeah. I timed him a couple years ago. He was doing 33, 35 seconds.
For a whole rack,
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
let alone 30 seconds a shot.
Troy's right. Jayson put a little too much crunch on it. But, you know, he's out there swinging. And don't count him out. I don't care if he's down 6-0, 6-1. I never count him out.
Either one of these guys will package
And I'll
out.
tell you my reasons behind it. This is
His
a
knowledge of the cue ball control is amazing.
What is this, Alex? Going to be 3-1 or 3-1, right?
3
scoreboard's right there. Yeah.
Wait there.
3 to 1.
Oh, you got it up? Oh,
It's
awesome.
out there. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have it on this one.
What I was saying was you can't count any one of these players out because the format in this tournament is win a break. If it was alternate break, it's kind of, you know, tough when somebody has 4 or 5 games up on you. But when, you know, win a break, these guys can string packages. It's like Christmas. They'll just come with a sack.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of, during this tournament, there's been a lot of hill-hill matches. I had a hill-hill match, and the other match I lost was 9-6. But a lot of them, you look around, and the scores end up really, really close with this type of format. And then there's the blowouts, obviously, you know.
Of course. Well, it all comes with the format, you know.
Yeah, Jayson shot, you know,
Well,
2 or 3 matches in a row. Nobody gets a 3 on him.
Karen just missed a cut up on that 7 ball. Donnie's back at the table. I don't know what the score is there. It looks like it's fairly close, though. He really needs to dress up that baggage on his back there.
All right, leave him alone, will you?
Well, it is what it is.
When you get older.
Now that I mentioned it.
When I get old, I got him by 10 years.
It's bothering Ed now.
It's bothering who?
It's bothering Ed now. Now that I mentioned that, it's bothering him now.
It's all your fault, Jared.
Well, you're driving him home, so fix the problem. Next tournament, I want to see a Steinway shirt wrapped around.
Take one of the rugs off your floor and wrap it up so it don't bother you. Here we go. Earl the Pearl, set the break. We're going into rack number 5. He leads here 3-1.
Uh-oh.
Jason's been making a wing,
Set.
but Earl will be the first one to tell you
I mean, locked him
that
up on
his
the
break
6.
really isn't working and it's not as powerful as he would like it. Earl told me numerous times, Al, if I had my break like I had years ago when I was younger, he says, there ain't a person on earth that has a chance. You know how Earl is.
Oh, that's a nice shot there.
Real pretty, and
Yeah,
one might
but-
be frozen.
Jason isn't going to like this if Earl's got room on the left side of that 1. I'll tell you what. Earl's going to plant that cue ball down table if he has room.
He's going to push to 6, maybe, and tie it all up if you don't have it, right?
No, he's coming.
He's got
down.
it.
Look at Jayson Shaw plugging himself right here, Al, on the camera. Look at him. He puts a Jayson Shaw shirt right up to the camera.
Made by UTG, Ultimate Team Gear. Great shirts. I have one on from the Atlantic Cup.
Yeah, Pat's going to have them in the Make It Happen.
They made 100 of these shirts.
Yeah,
for
they're
the,
nice.
for the Atlantic Cup. Gave them to the,
Oh,
the
really?
teams.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice shot
Retail
again.
like
Great
$80
shot.
a piece.
But I never like giving Earl or any high caliber player a one rail kick.
Well,
Never seems to end up good for the guy who played the safe.
he's got the 6 helping him here, but no, he's going this way.
Yeah, a lot of people, Al, you got to take this, and you know, there's somebody on here, man. The next tournament, I hope you guys change the spots constantly, because people watching the stream, they spend half the day watching people rack.
Listen,
Up, stay down.
put the magic rack out there, put anything out there, there's going to be
Amen.
issues.
Amen.
You know,
Up, stay down. If you would
out
have
of our hands, basically.
Amen.
Crazy glue.
up, stay
I'm
down.
a player, I know.
If you would have a word to Troy about his little digs on me there, you know.
Hey, NJ,
You know,
pool
he's
player.
starting. You know what? It's early in the morning. Just tell him to knock it off, right?
NJ pool player, do me a favor and pull out the heavy arsenal and take care of this guy, will you?
Way to go, Troy.
Here we go. This is a little stretch of a shot. Earl's a tall guy, but anytime that cue ball's past the side pocket, it becomes a little stretch.
And this is why he has an extension.
Wow.
Boom, nice shot.
He can make any shot.
It's coming right on.
What was so nice was he missed that mess up there. He got so good.
Oh, yeah.
He had that angle down real well, didn't he? He's got to play the 3 in the side maybe, huh?
Yeah. Up and down.
Yeah, he's got to play go back up in that corner there. And at least end up with a safety on it, at least, if he doesn't get there.
He doesn't need to go crazy too much. Just go back and forth.
Yeah.
With the touch of right.
Sure.
Left. Sorry. Well, it's right of you, left of me. I'm kidding.
Well, that's right. You're sitting behind me, so it's the opposite.
The opposite.
You're nuts.
You know why he's taking his time here is because of the traffic. The 3 ball's in really a bad area.
He
But
would
if
like
anybody-
to come this way and shoot it in the corner, right, Al?
I think
But-
what he's trying to do is get to the other side of the table, the right side of the table. He's going to drag this rock and maybe bump the 5 here.
Oh, he
Yep.
went under. What if he
Yep,
went
right
under?
under
Might
the
bump the 5.
Right under the 5.
Wow.
Ticky. Oh, my God.
Wait.
He just needs a little help from the 5 or the 4.
I
Are the
don't
banks
like
open in Verona, New York on Sunday?
You know Earl's going in.
He's
there.
close enough
He's
to
going
his
in.
work.
Oh, he's going in head first, right,
Actually,
Jared?
last night I seen him play some safeties. I didn't think he's going to play. He might play safe. Nope, he's going in.
How'd he hit it? That was about perfect. It's good on the 4.
Here we go. He's getting verbal.
Oh, she's in the way, so he's upset. Karen's racking.
Karen's racking.
He loves women.
When Earl talks, everybody listens,
They sure do.
just like he had putting. And if you get Earl outside the pool world,
Earl
sit
of
down with
Pearl.
Earl, you can spend 15 minutes talking about a cloud. He's just the greatest guy. I mean, he's down to earth. He's a Southern boy. He's got that Southern
Charm.
built into him, that charm built into him. It's just, you know, when you're at the table and that's his job, this is business, you know. He's doing business.
Looking at this layout, waiting on Karen.
Earl said to me this morning, talking about Karen, he says, Earl said, I feel so bad for the Maxime. He says, I'm not, you know, not disrespecting Karen. She's a professional player. He says, but I remember when I was growing up, and the main thing was I didn't want to be beat by a girl. And, you know, he said the young man, 17 years old, he said he was kind of dramatized, and that's what gave him the pressure. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It's got to
reality.
come into play, sure.
It's
Well, get
reality.
used to it.
No, I spoke to Maxime. It
That
had
kid-
nothing to do.
No, that's Earl's opinion.
Earl's opinion.
That
yeah.
kid plays so good for his age. If he
It's
keeps
scary.
up what he's doing, listen, during this tournament this weekend, if this kid's not
Come on,
playing,
Mark.
I see him outside. He's listening to his iPod. He's by himself. This kid stays focused. I love his game. When I was filming the show in New York, I watched the kid practice over and over and over and over.
Oh, I didn't know you knew of him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I watched him practice
oh,
at
really?
Steinway one day for like 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you didn't think I was watching, but I
Yeah,
was.
sure.
He played for Team Euro when I was out in Chicago with
Kid's
Mark
going to be a
Wilson.
great player. Big deal. He lost a
And-
hill.
and-
Unbelievable.
And ripped him a new one, I hear.
Well, in the morning, in the beginning of the tournament, he didn't shoot up to his capability. We knew that. But towards the end, forget about it. He was a star.
Mike Zuglin was talking about him out in the hall yesterday. He says, well, I got to let this kid in my amateur because it's under 18. He's
Yeah.
got to let him in. And
Yeah.
how are you going to deny him? And he's going to steal it, you know. But at least.
So what?
he's
Let him
good.
steal it.
Right.
That's where he's earned it. He's
right.
practicing now.
Yeah. But he's at the pro level. And he's in his.
I don't give a.
Yeah.
Ed, stop talking about it. Go to your handicap terms. We're at a
No,
pro
it is
tournament.
what it
I
is.
don't want to talk
Right.
about
Absolutely.
all that stuff. That stuff. This kid's earned it. Let him play.
Sure.
And let him win.
Sure.
Let him play and let him win. The handicap system ruined pool as far as I'm concerned.
So Earl's at
Yes,
the
it did.
table. He banks the ball, right?
Jared,
And he's up and running.
years back when you started playing pool,
You could
were,
play- you-
were people handicapping or
No,
not?
you could play in. You could play in.
We
We had E tournaments in the New England area. You could play in E tournaments, D tournaments, C tournaments, B tournaments, A tournaments, or the All About Pool Tour, which was open tournament, and then you can go to pro. And that was it. There was no handicaps. It was just you were allowed in that tournament. or
Right.
not.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
So if you were an A player, you could play in A tournaments.
Well, we
But
handicapped
we
the
had a
Golden
lot
Q.
more players.
The
And
Golden Q was handicapped.
Really?
Well, yeah.
West End is handicapped.
You were running the tournament,
Yeah.
right?
Myself and Alexandra, and then we let William Finnegan, a.k.a. the Codfather.
I remember being.
And
I-
then everything got.
No, it was a great tournament. You could win $5,000-$6,000 any Monday. You come down. It was great.
Okay, people, Earl got another one, 4-1, baby.
All right, Jared. What's up? You remember what?
Well, I remember like being well, I was never in the E tournaments, but I remember being like a D player and watching the C players and being like, oh, I want to play in the C. Now, if you were a D player, you could play in the C tournaments. If you were a C player, you could play.
Yeah. You can play in the higher tournament.
You could play up, right? And I just. And then I slowly moved up that's how we did it in the Northeast area. We had a lot of players, and the system seemed to work pretty good.
That is a
And
good
obviously, you still listen. This is life. Wherever there's negative, there's positive. There's positive. There's ups and downs. That's what makes the world go around. That's what people don't understand. You're still going to get guys that stay at the sea level, that are sandbaggers. They stay right on that edge. They always
Right.
come in
They
second.
don't want to advance.
Yeah, they don't
really,
wanna advance.
Or don't want to show anything.
Yeah, so they come in second. They make deals with people, and let those people do that. That's part of
That's
life.
cool, yeah.
If you don't want to better yourself,
Yeah.
Alex,
If you don't want to step up and
that's your business. I'm rolling past you,
my
Mike.
dream is to be able to play even with pros, not to try to hustle a pro.
Amen.
Hustle's a bad word in the game of pool.
Yeah.
it's just
That's the stigma that it has right now.
move up the levels.
And sandbagging is just part of the stigma also, where people don't like the game because of that.
When I was a D player, I said, "Oh my God, if I could only ever reach the B level, I'd be so happy. That would be it for me. I'd be just so happy."
Look at
And
this
then when I
shot.
got to the B level, I said, "You know what? I want to go to the All About Pool Tour. I want to play Mike Zuglin. I want to play these guys."
Okay.
It was just I like that system, but
Wow.
I'm going to play in the next, maybe not January, but the next year, August, Turning Stone. I'm going to be playing because
Just let me cut you short
I
for a
haven't
second.
played
hold
Let
on
me cut
one
you short. Lenny, put it in there as much as you can, buddy. See Fast Lenny's put in there. If you want rocket science, you can get one at, and he put his link in there. Lenny, put it in there anytime you want, buddy.
I like the name.
Yeah, you should have actually, Al. To be honest with you, sorry, Alex. I want to hear what you were going to say, but
Yeah, no,
you should have had
finish.
you should have had a box of those here, because the first thing when Al told me about it, because I think I'd seen it advertised somewhere. When Al told me about it, I said, "Where are they? I'm ready. I'll peel whatever it costs." Why not have that?
And
in
people
my
are
collection?
asking about the products that are being advertised. Some of the people are asking about the products, but we don't. We should have at the venue at least some of the products that they could buy.
Yeah, you should have a stack of them. Maybe it'll get some,
Well,
more people here.
some of the vendors, the majority of the vendors I deal with, do offer me product, and I just don't want
You
to
could
get
put
into
it in your trailer.
Maybe the casino wants some. No, I don't want to do that.
Earl's got some trouble.
Have fun.
right
Let's do it.
Is he going to bank it?
think
He
he's
is. He is. Of course he is.
here. Oh, and he got real good. Wow. It's about the best you could get on that ball.
All right, so Earl, it looks like he's got a chance to run away a little bit. It's going to be 5-1.
Yeah, it'll be 5. Yeah.
Oh, see Rodney for one if you're at the venue. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Uh-oh.
I talked to Rodney the other day for a little bit. What did we talk about?
Earl Strickland.
Oh, I talked to Rodney about his match when he beat Efren at the U.S. Open. He beat him in about 20 minutes when Rodney was young.
Another explosive player. Yeah, still is, too.
I really liked watching that match. Whenever I'm out of stroke, I try to watch those powerful players.
Rodney is one of those
look,
natural
hold that.
talents, but also that works hard.
Yeah,
It's like a perfect combination.
yeah, yes, he is. And he's got a ton of knowledge. He's been
He-
in so
he-
many battles out.
He got good early too, because by the time he was like 19, 20, he was like a high-class player.
Oh, yeah. He was one of the first guys to really come with the thunder break. I know guys had big breaks before Rodney, but his break took it to the next level a little bit. His break was unbelievable when he was younger.
I thought Earl was going to play for the combination on that.
He missed it.
Look what happened.
He's
yeah.
giving Jayson Shore a chance to
That's
get to the table.
Right.
I don't think, no, he played position.
Yeah, I figured him to play the combo after the 6 and play position for the combo. And wow.
He's blaming us.
No, he didn't blame us.
Yeah, he did.
No.
He said to the camera,
Oh, he looks at the camera
he
now.
said, welcome to the show.
Oh,
Can they hear us?
I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
look what happened
Well,
here.
if we get
see
real
that?
loud,
Mike
obviously they can
Duchesne,
hear us,
Mike
but
Duchesne said
no,
he
no.
he could.
Earl's pointing it to the
Mike,
left, to the
when he
right.
played on the TV table, he said some of the
Yeah, but you see
comments-
what Earl just did? That ticks me off. Earl's got a nice lead. He misses a ball. Just accept the miss.
He's a
But
perfectionist.
ins-
It's
yeah,
very
but
tough for him to accept that, man.
Instead, he chirps, and he
Yeah,
gets he
he's-
gets a miss right away out of
And he
Jayson.
could self-explode, yeah.
I don't know how you can even feel good about winning this game. All you Earl fans out there, there's a taste of how he shocks players.
By the way, Jared,
Did you think that was a shark move?
Absolutely.
Honest to
don't
God, do
think
you? It wouldn't bother me. I mean, if I was playing him,
No.
it
Really?
would. It would. No, I don't.
You're losing
It's-
4-1. The
Yeah.
guy misses a ball, and then he goes on a little tangent.
Yeah, but you expect it from. So I expect it from, and I.
You shouldn't have to play like that. You should have
Yeah,
to
I-
expect a
I guess-
gentleman. You miss a ball, sit down.
You know what? You're right. It is championship pool. You know, you're supposed to be.
Your young friend, the Russian, what's his name again?
Maxim.
He misses a ball, he sits right down.
Oh, of
That's
course.
I
Such a
want to give
quiet.
I want to give the kid a kiss.
He's got to be humble
He's
for
one
it.
of
Yeah.
the, you know, when I was young like that, I broke a few cues.
Right.
You
You
know.
know.
He never hit a cue on the rail.
No, I love watching him play. He's a gentleman. He missed a few shots. You know, it killed him. You know, he wanted to.
He was burning inside.
You know,
Burning inside, but he sits down.
Earl's really like going out in front here. What is it? 5-1.
5-1.
Wow.
Oh, I think are my headphones better, people?
Yeah, we can hear you better now.
Okay, Al fixed it.
Yeah, he changed it up.
I'm going on a little tangent. You know, I'm coming back now, and I'm starting to play good. So when I'm getting a little more emotional,
Good for you.
and I'm getting a little more passionate. You know, so if I'm on here and I go,
Why do you think it's in your blood?
Appreciate a lot.
yeah, I appreciate.
You'll never stop
That's
playing.
what it is.
I just, for so many years, and people bypass it because he is a great draw and he's a great player. And when he's on, he's the best in the world. I'm not taking nothing away from Earl.
Of course not.
But for years, people look the other way to his shark, and I can't. And I'll
Well,
go to
look
the
at
grave
that.
with it, and I don't feel bad about saying it.
He left him some paint on his one ball here.
Mike
Listen,
Zuglin. Let's talk about him for a second. Mike, let's get on a different subject. Mike Zuglin, he's good. He puts on a good thing here. He's kept this going for how many years, Al?
Well, many years. They started the tournaments here at the Turning Stone in the year 2000,
This
I
is number
believe.
26.
Yeah, it's not easy.
In the
Think
year
about
2000.
it. All the years in pool. Think about a venue like this that has lasted this
Yeah.
long.
You have to
13
remember
13
there's,
years,
there's
I think,
two
yeah.
tournaments in every
Right.
year.
Yeah,
I think,
and it-
I think there's 13 years now.
At a venue like this, and people who haven't come up here, you're crazy. You got to come up here. This
And
place
it's
is-
book solid. I mean, early, you got to.
I actually
Look at that
like this
shot.
place.
Nice shot.
If this place was next to New York City, I would be
I
every
know.
every week.
Absolutely, you would.
I know.
Yeah.
I would be the what do you call them? What do you call the when they
pool
give you
detective.
when they come to room?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Uh,
comps. Yeah, they.
High roller.
Cairo, I would be the high roller.
Well, they give you here. Me and Nelson was saying on the drive-in, here they like blow away all the other casinos with comps, everything. We barely did any gambling, and we had like $17 in comps, like barely doing anything. I'm playing penny slots while I smoke cigarettes.
Right. Because you're only allowed to smoke on the casino floor or outside.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. You can smoke on the casino floor if you play the comp. For you poker players out there, if anybody's listening, Turning Stone blows away other poker rooms. First of all, there's soft action. You know, the guys,
1-2 games.
they're not as tough as New York, city players and Foxwood players.
AC.
And if you play poker, they give you like the most gorgeous rooms in the tower for $70 a night. You can't even beat it. Forget about it.
No kidding.
Yeah, they have poker.
Oh, wow.
They have poker specials.
So you're back here regularly, are you? I mean, you're up.
No,
there?
I spent
Aside from this, I mean.
when I was playing poker, I spent months here.
Oh, no
playing
kidding.
poker.
No
Months.
kidding. Wow.
Back then, they gave you the room for $50 a night.
Right.
And then when I was at the table during the day playing, guys I felt comfortable with or guys I knew from poker, I'd say, hey, I got a room upstairs.
Oh, that's right.
You want to stay for the night? Give me 30. I was getting a room for 20 a night.
You have to just go and mark, get a stamp from the guy in the poker, the manager in the poker room.
Pit boss, yeah.
The pit boss, and you get all the comps. You get discounts and you get all kinds of
It's
stuff.
beautiful. Way better than Fox.
Five-
Do you go to Foxwoods or Mohegan?
I
5
would
to
never
2.
go there. First of all, it's a lot farther, and from what I hear, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah, I like it here. I don't take the ride out, Ed, though. You were asking that question. I don't take the ride. I come for these tournaments now.
Right.
You know. All right, so it's 5-2, people. 5-2.
Well, you know what, Jared? It's good you're back in it because you know what, you'll probably never get out of it again.
I just want to touch on
I'm
Earl's.
too old.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
touch on Earl one more time before we let that go, since he's racking the balls. You know, Earl Strickland's. When he misses a shot, he might be pointing in the direction, but he's really, he's not. Sometimes he's not
He's
pointing
pointing at
anybody
the
out.
sky, at
I
the
seen him
sky.
point to blank seat.
Yeah.
It's just like a part of his rhythm.
Reacts with the crowd. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And,
There was a leprechaun.
it's the way he
sitting
deals with
there
it. It's
in
the way he
the-
deals with what his sickness.
Yeah, but we
And I mean that
Yes,
he is.
I understand. Yeah.
He's bipolar.
Uh-oh,
He'll be the
look at
first to
this.
admit it.
9 on the
9
break.
ball on the break
and
that would have counted at your rate.
Yeah.
that
look at
would
that.
have counted.
Al, do you have a screen with overall where everybody scores
Yes.
somewhere?
You want to put it here? You mean?
AZ.
If you get a chance, nothing. Don't interrupt what you're
No,
doing.
We're good. I'll put it right in front of you.
What are you
Just give me
talking?
a
We're in
second.
this is the I love this
There
setup.
is another screen coming up.
Give me a-
Watch
Give me a
this.
second.
You're gonna love it. This is the best setup I've ever seen.
It really is.
I'm enjoying it. I love technology, and but look at the clarity. Look all the way to the last table on the screen,
Yeah.
and you can see each individual ball in color.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's HD, all the way.
Oh, sure.
We need this, Al. We need these cameras to get a good shot of Bigfoot, so
There's
we
all
don't
the-
have grainy footage.
There's all your live matches going on.
Oh,
with the
here we
live
go.
scores.
Oh my God!
Now, can they see this at home?
Sure.
Look at this.
Our friend, New Jersey pool player, and one of the moderators in the room is putting all the links in there for all the sponsors. And if you want to see the live scoring, just click that link on right there in the chat, and you'll go right to what we're looking at.
Oh my goodness, Al! I love it.
Earl just
And that's courtesy of AZ Billiards. Mike Howerton, partner of AZ Billiards, is up in the bleachers, keeping an eye on all the scores since the beginning of the tournament.
look at Ernesto there, 7-1 over the kid.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Ernesto. Well, you can't take him lightly. You can't look at him as an old man.
No.
He knocked me out of the
He
tournament.
brings it.
I was playing good. He knocked me out.
Well, since we got it open, we got Danny Hewitt trailing Mike DeShane by a score of 5-3. You got Donnie Mills and Karen Core. He's leading 3-1.
Donnie's up. Yeah.
And we got Ernesto Dominguez playing Maxime Dudanets, and Dominguez is leading 7-1.
Looting. He
He's-
is looting.
He's
Now,
looting.
Listen, Maxine, does he have a nickname yet?
Maximus.
You are never going to have a name like his and play that good and not have a nickname.
Right. right.
It's impossible.
The friends call him Duda, but I don't like that.
You know how
Sounds negative a little.
it's
you're having a
Right.
hard time with his last name, right?
Dude,
Yeah, so I'm
that's-
just going to call
what
him
you-
Maximus.
No, you're a fisherman like myself. Do the nets.
Do
the nets.
Do the nets.
Student nets.
That's it. Good. That's how I remember it.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to call him Maximus.
It's like we had fun with the word Spetsnaz.
It means special forces. That's all it means.
It means special forces in Russian.
How do you
It's
say
an
it?
Spetsnaz.
Spetsnaz.
I thought he was talking about this.
I thought he was cursing at me.
I thought he meant dispense nuts. You know, like when
Yeah,
you put
no,
a coin machine and you get peanuts and almonds or cashews.
You guys are getting old.
Dispense nuts.
You guys are getting
Nuts
old.
dispenser.
Look at this. Earl Strickland just on nonstop. He's in the office. He's got his putting green in there. And, he just looks like he's just practicing, really.
Yeah.
Jason Shore did only one thing wrong, two things wrong.
Well, I think he
And this
was
is
the
what's costing
original.
him.
The way he plays his style, he was the original Jayson Shaw.
Well, Earl's got to send it around here,
Yeah.
I think.
They're similar. They're very similar.
Well, they actually
Watch
had
this
time
stroke.
to spend with each other. And what Earl Strickland said to me, and this is going just last year, he says, that young man right there is going to be a world champion one day.
He
Oh,
will.
yeah. Mark my word. Oh, it was 2 years ago. And Earl's absolutely right. Jason Shore is on the road to definitely being a world
The
champion.
very first experience when Jason Shaw came to Steinway, to New York, was he came to that table 3, which is a triple shim Brunswick, and he ran a 10-ball rack, broken ran,
I know the
like
table.
at the speed of light, and people were just like gawking, they were.
Yeah.
I would too. You're talking a triple shim table. there.
6 to 2,
to 2?
Earl.
People couldn't believe that somebody could just walk around leisurely, shooting balls at that high speed and then right in the middle of the pocket.
Yeah, but you say that's a mistake, but Jason Shaw's mission in pool is not to hustle people. His mission is
ball.
to be the
Oh.
best in the world.
Absolutely.
So laying down or hiding or trying to hustle,
right.
it's not in his
He
repertoire.
walked in and he just shot the
And I
lights
know
out.
I know the table, Alex. I
Yeah.
only played on it a handful of times. I was there
Yeah.
10 weeks. The
And-
table's a nightmare.
It is a nightmare. You have to, but if you play there for 10 weeks, you're going to get so good at it.
Yeah, Earl plays on it every day. I didn't have much time to practice on it.
And he practices shots that you wouldn't dare to shoot.
Yeah, and makes them consistently. I watched him make on that triple shim.
Off the rail shot,
He was making the off the rail. I watched him make it 13 times in a row.
it is sick.
13 times in a row.
The man
While he was talking to me.
Yeah.
He was talking to me. Earl helped me with my bridge a little because I didn't play for 8 years. And he was watching me struggle. I was struggling on the TV show. I was struggling gambling. I was struggling in tournaments.
That's
And
a long layoff.
Earl's, like I said, I have my issues with Earl, but me and Earl get along good.
Yeah.
And Earl seen I was struggling. He could sense it.
Right.
And he
Yeah.
came over to me and he said, Jared, when you're shooting out of the pocket,
Right.
he seen what I was doing.
Right.
And when you're shooting out of the pocket, get your bridge more stable. He showed me 2 or 3 different bridges, which I'm not going to get into
Oh, good.
here. But, it helped me and it made me feel good that Earl didn't
Shared
it didn't
some-
go unnoticed that I was struggling,
Yeah.
by a world champion.
Jason.
Oh, come on, Jason.
Wow.
And that's the problem that when it started was jarring that pocket. And that continues to happen for Jason Shore. We're not used to this.
Yeah, he's
We're used to
having a tough-
Jason run out and Earl Strickland doing his job. He's
Yeah,
got to
he's
take
having-
advantage, right?
He's got a little bit of a deficit here, a little pressure there, too. you know.
Don't count him out.
Yeah.
Plus, Earl's playing good. And when Earl's playing good, he can make anybody miss.
He's upset with whatever he did there.
No, he wanted a different angle
He
on
might
the
be. He
5
might
ball,
be very straight.
but he can punch it out a little.
He'll just bank it.
Yeah, well, look at that. Right.
Alex, I'm going to close that screen with the tables because I know
Oh, yeah. No,
you're
no,
going to
no.
get sick to your stomach because that's your horse, Maxime.
No, it's okay.
Oh, right,
Listen,
right.
It's,
can do.
and that's those on the hill. You've seen that, right?
Hey, Donnie Mills really brought it, didn't he? He's in this Final Four here.
Donnie Mills is a great young man.
Playing great.
Listen, already in Russia, they think that Maxim made a fantastic progress in this tournament.
Yes, absolutely.
For
Do
the
me a
first
favor.
timer.
Do me a favor.
You
Say
think-
hello to everybody in Russia first.
In Russian.
Привет, ребята. Смотрите и наслаждайтесь.
Thank
Это
you.
отличный турнир.
It's funny, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
I was thinking that because I watch a ton of pool at home because I don't really like watching news and TV and all that crap. I like, pool's my game. I like watching pool.
How do you like stepping
And I
up
really
doing this?
like what Russia's done from Afghani Stalif, remember him?
Oh yeah.
All the way to now. Russia's
Shinakov,
well-
you see Shinakov play.
Russia is
Ruslan.
really coming into pool, man. And from what I see on the stream and stuff, they're doing some good tournaments over there, right?
Yeah, well, actually, a tournament coming up in November is a Kremlin Cup.
All right, I'll
10,000.
let you put me in.
$10,000 first
I'm
prize.
not going because Putin, the president, comes out half naked on a horse.
Alex is flying everybody
I'm
out
not
there. We're all going to go. You going?
Putin's my boy. I love it.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
we're gonna
Listen,
charter
Jayson
play.
sure is really in a jam here. He's
Yeah,
going to
he
try
is.
to put the cue ball behind the 7, I guess, or he's going to go full out for the bank.
He's going to go for the bank and get the cue behind the 9 as a safety, but he's kind of losing it here a little bit, guys.
Well,
Oh,
he
he got him.
caught
He
a
got
break there.
He got him, Al.
Yeah. Yeah, he caught a break here.
Let's
And
see
he
if
needed
He
it,
played
too.
it. He played it with the speed.
At this score, he needed that break.
Let's see if I can learn something. I butchered one of these.
Earl's going to stick the rock.
Oh, he went
Oh.
inside
Nice
under
shot.
the 8. Look
Nice
at that. What a great shot.
Nice shot. He could see more of it than I thought he could.
That's a Filipino safety.
That was very nice.
Folks out in the chat, JB Case's link is now in the chat room. And click on it. And if you're in the market for a case, get in touch with John and his lovely wife.
There's a
Or
Great kick.
send him an
save
email
there.
and tell him
There's a
you know,
Filipino
thanks
shot.
for
That was-
supporting the live stream.
Yeah, that was,
Sorry, Al.
It's quite all right. Go ahead,
that was
guys.
a good kick safe right there. Yeah, he hit that nice. Good speed, everything.
This is a perfect shot for the bank, but I don't know. I don't think he's gonna go for the bank. He pointed at something somewhere in the middle of the opposing short rail. I
What do you
don't
like
know
here,
what-
Jared?
Um,
He might be shooting the ball.
no, he's going to play safe, yeah.
Well, he did bank it.
Yeah, he left the cue ball.
Left the cue ball, left him long.
Left him long, but, if Jayson can just loosen up a little, this is a hanger for him.
Maybe something is bothering Jayson.
You know, this
Yeah,
is
it's
this is
called
his
Earl
one of his
Strickland.
this is
Earl
one of his
Strickland.
strong points right here for
Oh,
Jayson.
absolutely.
Isn't
These
it
long shots.
Earl Strickland syndrome.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
How,
There it is.
how was that?
Yeah, that's one of his strong points.
Sure.
That's why they call him Eagle Eye.
He makes 9-footers look like bar tables.
Yeah.
He really does.
You were in a derby last year, and he was at that 10-footer. He tore that
I
up.
watched.
Oh,
I watched him play Efren in that.
right. It was incredible.
And to be honest, that was one of his worst matches, and he didn't miss a ball.
And yeah, and he played.
Shane in the finals.
Yeah, it was just incredible to watch. Made it look like Skittle Pool.
Oh yeah.
Don't count him out, folks.
No.
Jason Shaw is now on the green.
All right. So I mentioned Earl, guys. I mentioned Earl giving me that little tip on
Bridge.
on my bridge, right? And last week, I started playing pretty good at the Eastern States,
Right.
and I
You
missed
did
some-
play good in that. You
Yeah, I
finished
saw-
top 5 or something, right?
Yeah, I started playing pretty good. I came in 8th.
Right.
I started playing pretty good, but I missed some balls, and Jayson was there, obviously. And me and him we're not too close, but we're buddies. He's a good guy to
Sure.
everybody. Jason's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
guy. So he seen me miss a few balls, and, he come up to me and he said to me, what you got to do is you got to go back to your table. I can't do the Scottish accent, so if anybody's looking for it, forget it.
That's okay.
So he says, you got to go back to your table. You got to shoot that shot 500 times because I missed a key ball that would have put me up into 5th, 6th or something.
Right,
But,
right.
and instead of
So you'll never miss it.
well,
again.
instead of letting me mope and be depressed and not think about it, he gave me something to do
Yeah.
to rectify it.
Right,
He
right.
knows I have a practice table, so he told
He
me.
likes helping people, and he gives lessons.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you ever been to his room?
No,
in
but I told
Connecticut?
him, I've been trying to get him to my practice table, but he's got his wife and his baby, and I understand it, and he travels everywhere. So when he does come home, in between tournaments, he doesn't want to come up to
Right.
Rhode Island
To another pool table.
No.
to another pool table.
But it's not that far from where he is. Right?
Yes, but he's got
It's
his
like an
wife.
hour?
He's got his wife and his baby. And he's
Right.
on the road so much. So I told him at this tournament when I seen him, I said, "All right, you're obviously not going to come play, so I'm coming to you. Give me the address." So what's it? USA Billiards?
Yeah, nice place.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't-
US 1.
You been
US
there?
one, right?
You been there?
Yeah, I was there about a month ago.
So I'm going to go there and I'm going to give him some race to 8 or race to 9, 10 ball for $50. And if he can beat me, he can grab 300 or 400.
Yeah, you'll have fun.
I'll give him my poker winnings.
That'd be some good seasoning right there.
Well, you could do something else. You could give him 400, and you could take a formal lesson.
No. I'm gonna try my best, and then after, we'll shoot the shit. I'll buy him dinner, and he'll tell.
He'll help you with whatever you like.
Like you said, he likes to help.
Sure.
He's gonna tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
Jason's not afraid of people beating
First
him
thing,
or people getting
don't
better
bet
than him.
against me, he will say.
Oh, yeah, of course.
First thing.
Oh, I've won a few bucks betting on him.
Oh, on him, yeah, but not against him.
No. What do we got for a score, Al? I'm losing it talking about all this
6 to
stuff.
3.
6-3.
Jason, Earl Strickland, Jayson Shore set the break.
What's he going,
We
PP?
got to play a timeout. I don't know what he did.
See,
No, it has to be because
Yeah.
Mike
broke.
Zugman said the
They
only
there's
took
no
a break.
cigarette smokes.
the only
Oh, no,
break
he's
He
you can,
doesn't smoke cigarettes, and he doesn't smoke anything else either.
the only break you can do is to use the bathroom.
Right.
The only break you can do is to use the bathroom.
Okay, guys, I don't know if you noticed it, but in the chat you see Fast Lenny. He says, hey, guys, ready for a free giveaway of rocket science?
Here we go. How do I enter this before
You
it starts?
don't, you're not eligible.
right.
You're sitting in the booth. It's only for the people that are signed. Give them a few minutes
You
to sign
have to
in, Lenny.
log on to
Oh,
the Ustream.
All right, Lenny already put the question in. You better sign in. You got to guess what number he has that he's thinking about in his head, and it's between 0 and 100. And I get the message from Lenny letting me know which one he's thinking about. So whoever guesses
I'm taking
number.
27. 27.
wins the free
you can't
that
win.
free new DVD.
I know, but I stole 27, so nobody else can get it.
All right,
Did you
the break
bet
is on, and
27
Jayson
in
Shore is
roulette?
up at the table. Sorry,
There we
Alex.
go.
The 8-ball went in the side pocket.
Oh,
We're
the
back to
6
business. This is the struggle when you're in the hole like this, and you finally get the roll. You take your break, you reprieve, and you come back, and bada bing, you break them.
Great break
Same
at-
old stuff.
Great break in
It's
the
tough.
last ball.
It's tough to grind. You got to keep grinding.
And the last
It
ball
seems
rolling.
like it's that way quite,
You know what I
often.
would do? He jumps unbelievable. If I was Jason, you're down. You know how aggressive he is.
Looks like somebody got it, Lenny.
Push to a jump. Earl's going to give it back.
My God, you look. Yeah, a push to a jump?
Push to a jump right here.
Really?
Earl's. Yeah. Do you ever see this kid make jump shots? Please.
Yeah, that's.
Full stick.
Lenny, I
Full
think,
stick. He does.
I
it
don't know.
good.
Lenny, scroll up. I think there was somebody by the name of Janet Jacobs. Actually, Herb and Janet up in Connecticut. Scroll up and just take a look. I think somebody answered. You
You
said
see-
Q, buddy.
Look at all the replies. Everybody.
I left it up to Lenny, but I just didn't see Q, buddy. I'm sorry. Go ahead, you got it. Whatever you
There's
guys
the
gotta
push.
do.
Frozen on the bottom rail.
he's tying up the 3.
Yeah, that's all done.
Yeah.
Nah, he tried to tie it up. He wishes.
Yeah.
He wishes he was closer to the rail with the 3.
Right, right.
This is.
I want to take a second and thank Lenny and Rodney
Pool
Morris
junkie. Who's
for
pool junkie?
really helping
Uh-oh.
out with the stream and giving away a few prizes to the folks that are signed in. They didn't have to do that. They always step up to the plate. Thanks, Lenny.
Well, looks like Jason got the better of this push out,
And
which is really weird the way it went down. That I was surprised he pushed where he pushed, and then I was surprised Earl just played that shot, whatever that shot was. He's trying to tuck him behind the 5, I guess. But
yeah, well, yeah, probably tried to leave it. Oh, look at this.
no, that's all right. He's all right.
That's why he was not.
This is tough
Happy
right here.
shooting.
This is tough. You got
Notice
to
he
put.
let the stroke out here.
It doesn't matter if you go forward and play the 3 rails or you try to draw back. You better make sure you make the
He's
2
going to
ball.
cinch it and play safe
4
on the
rails.
3.
Oh, no, look what he did.
Oh, that's
Good
all right.
safe. And if you watch
Well
Jason's
played.
YouTube when he was like 16 years old or 13 years old, that's the safes he used to play all the time.
Yeah.
At that age, at that tender age.
He's going to send the 2 right down here. You know that mess to hide behind?
You better hide the rock if you're going to do that. This is a jumpable ball.
Well, I
Oh, that's
like-
right. Yeah, I'm not looking at
If you can make the 2 and get shape, I like playing a safe, just shove the 3 down and tuck him behind the 7. If you can get over to that shot, you can win this game. That's the shot I would be looking to get to.
Full Q jump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
Great
this.
cue.
Might
Watch
be a half
this.
a ball, but he's
He's great at it.
Really?
He really is.
how does that?
Okay, slow down,
Oh,
slow down,
no,
slow
look
down.
at this.
He wants to get up.
Oh,
He got the bank.
position.
People only play in the side.
I know. I like the safety. That wins the game, though. If you can get it down behind the 4-6 and tuck the Q behind the 7, you win the game.
Right, right.
But, it's Jayson Shaw. He's going to bank this in. See you later. See you later.
Okay. Well, he closes the gap. It'll be a 6-4 after this, right? 6-1-3 now.
It'll be 6-4. And,
Yeah.
you know Earl ain't going to start sweating. I would say that the opponent starts sweating, but Earl ain't sweating. It could be Earl will run out talking to everybody.
Great shot he did on that 2-ball there.
Yeah, he's focusing up. He doesn't want to be on the loser side.
Right.
You know, he did pretty well, Al. Did you hear about that? He did pretty well. Obviously, you know, he did pretty well over there in the World Championships. 4th place, right?
He was in some tournament. He was down by a massive amount in the score, and he came back. I know he was doing good all through Europe.
Yeah, it was the World.
Oh, yeah, he was kind of wild.
In the World Championships,
Right.
he came in 4th, which was like a...
Over in Qatar? Is that where it was?
Yeah,
Qatar?
he came in 4th or 3rd.
Yeah.
Maybe. Alex Pagulayan making a comeback. He come in 3rd or 4th.
Earl Strickland is feeling, or at least hearing, the footsteps of Jayson Shaw right now coming up behind them, as Jayson now has 4 and breaking, as you guys mentioned. Earl hears him crawling, and Earl is definitely going to start taking the heat here from this young gun. Listen to the crack of this whip right here, folks.
Yeah, he's going to crush him. This is Al. This is what. Remember the racks I ran?
Watch the 8-ball, Jarrett, right?
Yep. This is the spot to break from on this table. 8-ball right in
1
there.
ball, 8 ball.
Oh man, Jayson.
2's locked up.
He didn't crunch him.
Oh, he can see it though.
I know, but he cut break him out. He could have squared up on him and
He
got the
wanted
same.
to make a ball. Guarantee to make a ball.
But here we go.
He'll-
What's he gonna
He'll play
Put the 2
safe.
by the 5 there.
leave him behind the 9?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. If you guys can't tell out there, I'm rooting for Jayson.
This is probably.
Two
Although
two
it-
goes in the upper corner.
You know
Although
something?
it would be-
I'd have no
It would
horse
be-
in this race.
It would be great to see Earl win this tournament.
But to watch a 5-time world champion play pool,
no,
it's just enough for me.
I would love to see
Nevertheless,
Earl
have
win
Jayson.
this. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm not rooting
Earl
for anybody.
never won this
I
tournament.
just like the
by the
experience
way.
of. I just like
Really?
the experience of
Yes.
seeing their talent.
So this would be, if he
That's all.
won it, it would be the first one.
Good for him. I would love to see it. I think it would be awesome.
It would be good. Yeah.
He hasn't won a tournament in a while.
It would be a better ride home to New York with
Hey,
him.
Charlie.
Oh, absolutely.
winning it.
Oh,
I don't need him being miserable. Now he's looking at this score. He might be the favorite right now
Just,
for the whole thing. The way he's playing.
Yeah.
Just enough to watch their talent. It fulfills me. I mean,
Absolutely.
some of the shots that they come up with and how they're doing it, it's incredible. Here you go.
I like this shot. Inside English is going to hit
Do
the rail.
you really?
You gotta
Yeah.
let it bend, though.
Yeah, it's
Right.
got a bend. It's like a masse.
Wow.
Boom.
Look at you, Mr.
Later.
Shaw.
There you go.
Later.
Look
And
at
make
He
you.
gets snookered.
Oh,
Jason
that's-
waves his hand to Earl to say, I got lucky with the shot, but yet he's unlucky because he's
yeah.
behind the 6. Now, this is a pretty short distance between the 6 and the cue ball, but this is still jumpable.
Aye.
He can jump it.
with
Yeah,
what?
that's scary.
I
Full
think,
cue
he's, I
stuff.
think he's a half
What a
ball.
robbery. He makes
Right,
that
half a
shot.
ball.
He makes that shot. What a robbery.
Something, yeah.
But I'll tell you what, you can't see his face on the screen, but I'm watching his face. I like to look at their reaction. And it didn't even phase him. It is what it is.
That's
Right.
what I was
That's
telling
9
you.
ball. That's 9 ball, yeah.
It is what it is.
Nice hit.
He says to himself, I'll just kick this one in too. How about that? Here we go. Get in there.
Oh, look at the leave. Wow.
Jason can't believe it.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not getting any
Yeah,
rolls.
I mean, the ball had to stop right there. You know what I mean?
Now, this is the first time Earl's had a shot in a little bit. Let's see if the pressure's on. Let's see if. I don't think Earl really feels pressure,
Right.
like other players do, like
Earl-
I do.
Earl's been in this position
I'd be,
in the World
couple times.
Championships.
I'd
I've
be
been a couple,
shaking like a
a couple
leaf.
times.
I'd be shaking like a leaf
His
right
first rodeo, yeah.
now. It's all ball fouls here, people. So if you hit any other
On,
ball
on
while
the
you're-
stroke, right.
while you're shooting, it's a foul.
Right, right.
Molinari glove on Earl Strickland's hand, guys. Molinari glove is here at the Turning Stone. Get yours at molinariglove.com.
I noticed Earl.
Jared Clary was shooting with one yesterday, too.
Absolutely, I'm in
I,
love.
I picked one up here also. I played with one. Yeah.
We had that heat wave, and the AC broke in my garage, but it was still blowing like cool air, so I wasn't sure if my AC was broke. I thought it was just a heat wave, and my AC couldn't keep up with it. So I was practicing.
Uh-oh.
That's no good.
Nope.
Oh, Earl is feeling the pressure.
He rushed.
And he's thinks
She's
so-
bothering
he's
him.
using the excuse something behind him.
He
there.
doesn't want
Nobody
to-
bothers him. That's how he releases. And
Right,
that's-
right.
Nobody
He looks
bothers
around
him,
and
trust me.
finds a target.
Yeah, you got to find an excuse. or
Yeah.
something,
You know what? Then he
It's
finds
nobody.
a target.
Nobody's bothering him. Trust me.
If there's nobody in the room, he will point at a light. He
Yeah.
will say it's
right.
a humidity.
And Jason's
Yeah.
going to come in with one game here, within a game. Oh, whoa.
There we go. That's all right.
Yeah, he's good. One game deficit here. A little bit of a comeback by Jayson. It was 6-2 at one time, correct?
Yeah.
Now it's
6-1.
6-5 after this 9 ball.
6-1,
It's
6-1?
and then
Wow.
6-2.
Going to be 6-5.
Wow, he come back with 5 unanswered
Nice
games,
shot,
4
nice
unanswered
shot.
games.
You know, Jason's a little bit off. Usually those shots that he's been jamming, those pockets, he usually hits them real crisp and splits the heart of the pocket. So he's off a little bit. And yeah, you know, it happens. Happens to the best. But believe me, the score right now is 6-5 with him making those unforced errors. Is a feat in itself. You're playing Earl Strickland,
Right,
the guy
I'm-
that runs out on you.
I'm surprised Earl
I'm
missed that
sorry,
6 ball.
guys. I have to step out.
Oh, sorry.
Bye,
You
Alex.
can shut me off. Thank you.
Be careful, mister, with that foot of yours there.
Alex, a good guy. Spent
it
10
better.
weeks in New York. He was always very good to me over there.
All right, Alex, be good. Raise that leg. Keep that leg elevated, mister.
You're leaving?
Let me see what's going on.
Okay.
I have to leave right
Hey,
away.
Tippy, what's happening?
Dry breaking.
I just received a text message. Earl, in fact,
a dry
has
break.
won turning stone before.
Yes, one time I believe.
Yeah.
Not a dry break.
And that's
Earl
that's,
has one,
That's
Ron?
Phil from Connecticut.
Oh, thanks. I didn't know that.
I like Phil.
Handsome Phil.
Phil Davis? Phil
pretty,
Davis?
Pretty boy Phil.
Phil Davis?
Yeah.
Oh,
I love Phil.
Phil's a little upset with me because he brags about his grandmother's spaghetti sauce, and I told him that it doesn't compare to my recipe.
He's got easy action up in Rhode Island.
Does he?
I don't know why he doesn't come up and get this money, but you know, that's his business. He's
Working hard, I think.
He's getting married now, you know.
Oh, my God. Look at
Look
that.
at this.
That was a horrible hit.
Maybe Earl wants it to be 6-6. You know?
Hey, listen, he don't want it to be 6. He doesn't want it to be 6-1. He wants it to be
Oh,
6
it's
nothing.
12-11. I officially blew the 40-minute
Yeah,
over-under.
yeah.
Yo, well, look at the score.
By
See,
a
we're,
minute.
we're on our verge of going hills here. I mean, this takes time. Jayson usually does this in 22 minutes.
He took that into consideration,
so-
thinking this was going to be that fast, too. So did I. I
And
thought
so could Earl. I mean,
gets over lickety-split with these
I
two.
guess for 40 minutes it has to be a run away from one side or the other. You can't have a hill match in 40 minutes.
No.
right.
Nice punch shot there.
Yeah.
I just want to give a big shout out to Big G and Rack's Pool Room down in West Hempstead, Long Island. We understand they have us up on the big movie screen at the end of the pool hall there as you walk in the door. So we want to say hello to everybody at Rack's, and we'll see you soon.
Hi, Rax. Does the 6 ball go by the 9 now?
I don't think. I think that's why. Wow, look, he went
Yeah,
this
it
way.
appears to.
No, it's going to the other
If
corner.
he
I
goes
like
the other
that
way,
shot.
then it might not.
I like that
He
shot.
did that real good, didn't he?
Yeah, he rolled a little farther
This
than he
is
wanted
tough.
to.
He's got to draw back to the
Yeah.
rail or go underneath the 9 and back out with reverse. Watch the shot.
He might just draw it in tight.
Yeah, I mean back to the rail. See, use the reverse.
Look what
You
happened
got to use
here.
a lot of that reverse when you hit that shot, so it spins back.
I
and it
think he
has
could
to
have held
rail.
that with the reverse. You're
He hit
right.
it with good speed because it was such a short shot. He hit it with good speed, but the English wasn't enough.
Yeah, but he wanted to
react.
come down under it and go 2 rails, not the 1 rail and
No,
out.
he wanted to go back in.
Yeah, it's on. Oh, you think? Yep.
Yeah, I think.
Well, like
My
I
first
said-
Do you
rodeo?
think?
Like I said, I mean, he's obviously disappointed, but he come around the corner of the table, and he's laughing.
Well,
He's
here's the
laughing
jump
at himself.
opportunity you were talking about before.
He knows he knows.
Yeah.
He knows he made a mistake.
He might be jumping this ball.
He knows he made a mistake, but instead of slapping his stick or being pissed, he just laughs at himself. Dissipates the energy positive way.
Right. Well, think it over and reset. Get it out of your system.
Jayson Shore, 5. Earl Strickland, 6.
Well,
Can you imagine him jumping this and making this ball? This crowd's going to erupt like a
they
thunderstorm
sure
indoors.
Would. They
He-
sure
he
would.
Can you imagine this?
You know what? It'd be great to watch.
Oh,
He can.
He can't.
He
Yeah,
can.
he can.
He's given me a few tips on the jump shot, too, with a full stick. And actually, I didn't make the ball, but I did get over a full ball.
Sweat the shot, please.
Here we go. One rail, safe. Did
nice.
he get a safe out of it?
Oh, look.
No, he got a safe out of it, maybe.
Oh,
No.
man, that got him.
He left Earl a bunny do.
A bunny do?
A bunny do.
These shots get a lot of people when the ball's close to the rail like that. This one's not too close, but it's close enough where Earl knows if he hits it at a certain pace, the cue ball will stick behind the 9.
Look at
and there
this.
it goes.
Jayson
That's
caught it.
exactly what I was going to say. A lot of people catch themselves up because that's a funny ball that he hit. And he's going to fire 9,000 miles an hour.
Wow,
And-
Jayson caught the best. Uh-oh.
Take it easy there, Sparky.
Ticky, too.
Okay, there it is. So we're going to have a tie game here in a second.
That's going to be 6-6.
Yeah.
2 unforced errors.
I can't
from Earl
believe it, Al.
This is pretty good stuff now.
This is action here. Jayson was sitting in the corner. He looked right over at me when it happened.
Yeah.
It looked right at me.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Well, because I know, I just feel for the player.
Folks,
That's like
it's
a ball.
of course,
6
of
to
course.
6.
You hook yourself, you make a kick, you make a decent kick, and you leave the guy a shot, and then he gives it right back.
Yeah, that was.
How do you like the guys in
awesome.
the golf tournaments? They sound just like us right now. And they're like half a mile away from the golf tournament going on.
Correct.
He's about to putt this green, but the green is off to the right.
He's approaching.
It's crazy. I love it.
You're
I
right,
couldn't
Al.
have sat in on a better match.
I'm loving this commentary right now. I like that. I like when we get into the detail as we see the player get in front of us. We're like deers in the headlights. We don't want to shock him at all. This is such a great match.
No, he made the ball, but he gave that more of a crunch. And let's see if he can get a roll. There's a roll. That's decent.
2 ball on the bottom right-hand side of your monitor by the right-hand corner. The 6 and 9 right there in the rack.
He's going to jack up on this.
Just so you know,
and
though,
fire
if he can work his way through it, the 6 does go in, as you're looking at the screen, would be the right-hand corner.
Right. Yeah, it's got a pocket.
It does have a pocket.
He's got to hold the cue here. This should be a great shot. Look at this. He's jacked up a little bit. This is where the kid's deadly with that eye of his.
This is tough, though.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, sir.
That's tough.
Wow.
Well, it's early morning. Does it go up the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it does. Just goes by, yeah.
Well, the way Earl's shot his last 2 or 3 shots, I don't know.
And there's pressure coming on now.
Cough in this hand, but I use this hand.
That's okay. I won't worry.
Excuse me. See, he missed
Yeah,
that
he
one.
missed
Wow,
it.
look
He
at
missed it.
this.
There's a dime. Welcome to the diamond world.
Did Jayson look at you again? Look at him. He's raising his hand. Earl
Day
knows
one,
he's-
the tables were playing softer because it was new cloth and it was more slide to it, But now they tightened up.
Right.
Here we go. He's going to start working his way through these racks.
Don't be surprised if he bumps the 6 a little bit here.
No, the
Don't
6
be
goes.
surprised.
Al.
Oh, as long as it goes, he's okay.
6 goes.
Okay.
He knows it. He's on the right side of the 5. He's
He's real good. He'll just
Where's
pull
the
it
6
down
going?
now.
It goes in the corner, you mean?
It goes in the right
Yeah.
side as you're looking at the screen.
The lower right corner, yeah.
Yeah, it does. Right there.
Oh, you got the angle. I love this new setup, buddy.
Yeah, it's nice work, Al.
Thank you.
Looks pretty good.
Come on,
That
Jays.
pocket's been bothering Jayson. If you remember, he jammed 2 of them like that.
Yeah, he's standing there.
That pocket's bothering Jayson right there.
Wow. Well,
Earl said, "Don't worry, I can't get out anyway." That's what he said.
that's the way it's been going.
Well, it's
He's
his
got
way-
5
it's his way
unanswered games from
It's his way
Jayson.
to blow it off and,
Right.
and talk
Sure.
to the audience. That's
No.
all. Using a sense of humor.
Listen, we're not so against Earl. Al is pro Earl.
No, I'm not pro Earl. I just don't like people picking on a world champion or heckling him. I know some people just like to do it, and he has a sickness.
Nice bank
No,
there.
no doubt. A lot of people have sickness. I have a sickness.
And
But all players are expected to show up and
Look
act
at-
a certain way, and
look
he
at
gets
this.
to get away with a lot of stuff. And I guess
he's
does
been
he-
getting away with it for 36 years,
I
my
know.
friend.
See the 8-ball he hung up?
And I just want people to realize, what I try to say is Earl's a great guy outside the pool world.
I get along good
that's
with
all.
her.
Yeah.
And I had him in the booth, and the enormous emails that I got one after they heard Earl commentate a few matches and tell some of his background when he was growing up, they said they can't believe what type of guy
He
Earl
probably
is.
he
Such a
spent
nice
so
guy.
much time in the pool, all that he probably never got the help he needed mentally.
Look at that. Look at that.
Well,
That happens to a
I
lot
don't
of
want to
pool
get into
players.
his back medication. You know.
You know, I
things
have
like
to
that.
approach Earl on the way home to endorse this thing that I found, and if he does, Dave Fernandez said
There we
that
go.
Earl would be the guy.
The new leader. Sorry, go ahead.
Earl would be the guy to have endorse this. If Earl endorses it, that would be a home run. If he believes what I'm going to tell him and he endorses this, it might be real big.
I was making a joke. Last night I was making a joke. I said, I think all pool players are bipolar because when regular people get diagnosed for bipolar, pool players were in the pool hall. We missed all that. I was in the pool hall at 12 years old, and I'm 38 years old. I never got to get diagnosed for my bipolar. Al.
Right.
I think we're all effing bipolar or any other mental illness we have. We never got diagnosed because we just stayed in the pool hall when normal kids were getting taken to the doctor.
We don't have time to get tested.
Somebody asked me when we were sitting outside, we were talking outside the casino the other night. Somebody says, hey, Al, is that the moon or the sun? Because it was like that time of the day. I said, don't ask me. I don't live around here. They looked at me like, whoa, this guy's sick. Like, where's he from?
Okay,
I got- listen.
7-6 here.
That's a
Let's
good
blow
one.
it off with a sense of humor. 7-6, a new leader, Jayson Shaw, up at the table right now. Mucci is one of his sponsors, just one of them. Kings of Billiards out in Akron, Ohio, and the Kings of
Here we go.
Vapors,
He
his
got a
other
ball
sponsor.
he got a ball to go and got a shot.
And he could, well, the two's a little funny here from where he's sitting.
Yeah.
But Earl had to sweat him packaging out right here. 2 runs, and it's Earl's over on the B side, you know.
I told you he heard the footsteps.
Chalky sticks.
That's one of Jayson Shaw's sponsors right there, the Kings of Vapor.
All right, here we
Jayson
go.
Shaw, set to break. I mean, set to break, set
Oh,
to
my
make.
God, look at this.
Look at this shot.
I think I'm a little excited about
That
this
was
match.
that was
Off the rail at
that was the shot of the match right here. That
Oh,
was
my
great
God.
position. My God,
off the rail.
he might close it out right here. Run these 2 racks and boom.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
No tic-tacs. We're going hill, buddy. We're going hill here.
Tic-tac-toe on this one. After that hard one.
Control the
Yeah.
flow ball.
Well, it's just like, the whole match
Nice
he's been
speed.
he's
Did
been
he make it?
struggling. He's been struggling with the break, and it's just like pool that Earl gives him one more game. Earl gave him that last game.
Right.
And then boom, he breaks a run out, and it's just that's just how pool is so brutal.
Vicious.
14. Charlie Monterez and Nick Capola, table 14.
Listen, let me just put this out there, okay? Whoever loses this match is not out of the tournament.
No, absolutely.
How
yeah,
about that? How
yeah.
scary is
Oh
that?
yeah, somebody on the on your what on the chat just said they said Earl wants to go to the loser's side for more play and more exposure.
Wow.
Jayson Shaw on the hill against the Pearl.
Here we go, 8-6. I don't even know. It doesn't. It feels like it
That's
should be. It feels like it should be 8-6.
7 unanswered games here. It's
Yeah.
7 in a row. Jason took down here.
That's what it is here. Somebody said Earl's not used to seeing Shaw play so poorly, and that happens too. A lot of times, it's not. It's like in boxing when they play possum, and they get the guy to lower his level or, think that he's.
Jayson Shaw be playing at Sandcastles and make it happen. The 8-ball event. If you think he plays good in this game, 9-ball, wait till you see him play 8-ball.
Where's this?
Sorry to cut you short.
No. Where's this at?
That's at Ed Ladowie's room, Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey. AccuStats is making it happen. They got Darren Appleton, Shane Corey.
How many
Dull.
players?
6.
That's all that's playing in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$1,000 for every game you win.
Who's putting up the money?
Pat Fleming of AccuStats.
AccuStats and sponsors.
And sponsors that buy
Supporters
packages.
and sponsors, yeah.
Or supporters.
It's a
You go
great
over
event.
to AccuStats.
But if you lose, you're out.
No. They play round robin, the 5-6 guys, and each match is $1,000. They get free room and board, free airfare out to it. It's all
Right.
It's all televised on AccuStats stream at Sandcastle, and Danny DiLiberto and Billy and Cardona doing commentary. It's top. You never seen this?
No.
Oh my God! You get Appleton and Shane in there, and it's maybe 2-3 times a year he's having these. It's just incredible. Show.
Really?
It's the best show you ever seen.
I got to stop playing
I'm not
good.
kidding.
I want to get in one.
Hey,
well,
don't be knocking my show, all right?
Al knows it's the greatest show on earth.
It is. It is. Bar none.
And this game is pretty much over right here.
Yeah, boom, boom. That's it. I think this is the best rack he played.
He's not out
He
yet.
had a good layup from the break. He snatches this one there. He's shaking hands.
Earl
There
Strickland
we
says,
go.
very good shooting, Jayson Shore. Jayson Shore defeats Earl Strickland, sends him over to the B-side. I got to thank these two fine gentlemen.
Nice work, bro.
Because we're doing a
Oh, yeah.
recording here.
Thanks, Sid.
These two folks right behind me here, guys. Mr. Jared Clary sitting in the middle with the sunglasses over his head, and the guy with the bifocals is Mr. Ed Cohane with the
Bifocals.
Lambro shirt. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
And I just want to also thank Ship to Cash, because the guy that just won this against Earl is actually the host pro of this coming up on your screen shortly. Ship the Cash. Jayson Shore is the host pro. Mike DeMarco putting the concept together. Fight night. Race to 2. $400 entry fee, $200 entry fee. They got mini tournaments off to the side. You could buy back in. You want to get some serious cash. September 3rd through the 4th at shiptocash.com. Check them out. It's incredible, the concept. You really got to check it out. It's Ship to Cash. I'm not telling you because I don't know. I'm telling you because I spoke to the gentleman. He's a real nice young man. Cash, $200,000, the U.S. Open, October 16th through the 22nd. It's AccuStats bringing us the pay-per-view. If you can't make it on location, you can watch it online at AccuStats.com with the hyphen. Remember that. This tournament will be in Billiards Buzz. You can bet on it. There's so many exciting things happening around the world, on the West Coast, in China, and right here on our home turf in the United States, besides the West Coast, up in Verona, New York, at the Turning Stone Casino, is where we're coming to you live. And Billiards Press is going to have articles on it and stories. It's free to read. It's a magazine. Go to AZ Billiards, click on the magazine, and you could read it for free. There's no subscriptions, none whatsoever. JB Cases, and it's not a lawyer's firm with law cases or suits. It's John Barton. I'm telling you right now, if you ever met him, or if you want to meet him, follow him on Facebook. He's at all the major shows. Make sure to stop by his booth and check him out. It's JB Cases, John Barton. Mr. Fong, the innovator of this light right here. It's called Light, L-I-T-E -systems.com. Is the husband of Jali, the pro women's player on the WPBA. Came up with this concept. It's light and weight. It's 10 times the illumination, less energy expense that you have to pay. Many pool rooms are installing them. It's light-systems.com. Baltimore City Q's, they're here on location. Mr. Kamui. I believe they also sponsor Jayson Shore. And if I'm mistaken, I apologize. But I believe they do. Mr. Lomax Custom Cues, Wild Eyes Creations, Rocket Science. Get yours. If you're friends with Lenny on Facebook, or you can go over to ontherailtv.com. I didn't put this out there before, and I apologize. Somebody sent me this poster and asked me if I would promote it for them. It's a motorcycle run. It's to raise money for battered women. Find out more, ironhorsecavalry.com. The young lady, we're all helping, and I see the outpour of help, whether it be $5, $10, $25, $125. People are donating to Allison Fisher. I believe we're over the halfway mark. We're coming down the home stretch. Let's get this young lady to her next endeavor. She's done so much for pool. And this is a lot right here. This is a big app. Check it out. It's chalkysticks.com. All right, guys, we're going to be at a standby. I'm going to find out more information on exactly what the format is. I forget. I believe it's on my Facebook page. We want to thank Jared Arasamina. We want to thank Diana Hoppy. And the player that just won, Jayson Shore. Sponsored by the Kings of Vapor. Good friends in Akron, Ohio. Now also in Daytona Beach, Florida. Also have a beautiful pool room in Akron, Ohio called the Kings of Billiards. We're at a standby. What a great match. You could see the table in the background. It's Donnie Mills and Karen Core. Keep up to date with the scores on azbilliards.com. We're going to leave the camera right here for you guys. Right there should be good enough. As I'm going to switch it over for you. How's that grab you? Oh, you want me to zoom in a little bit? Hey, at your service. Just give me a second. Okay, guys, there you go. I'm at a standby. I'll come back to the booth and let you know what's going on. In fact, I'm not going to leave the booth. I'm going to hang right here just for a little while. And just got to do some things on the computer. So if you don't hear anything out of me, you're probably lucky. If you don't hear me. Just give me a second. I want to check on something. Okay, our next scheduled match is at 1 o'clock. So we got about a half hour. So I could take a little bit of a break. See you in a little while, everybody. I'd like to thank Mark Rossman for your generous donation. Allison Fisher just sent me a private message saying, please thank Mark. Was one of the people that just donated. Also, there's a person that's anonymous, and Efren Torres. I'd like to thank you. Roscoe, I would like to thank you. Duke Lamb, it was last night. He made a donation. Thank you. We are over the halfway mark. I was trying to do this for the whole tournament to help Allison get there, and we're over the halfway mark, and I can't thank you on behalf of Allison and myself to everybody that's been donating to the GoFundMe page for Allison. And if you go there, you'll find a story that that she has wrote in detail. How she traveled with injuries even, and still had a smile on her face to bring us updates on tournaments. Look at the little blue button blinking to the right-hand corner of your chat. Just click on it. You're going to see a PM from AZBTV. I just sent you a private message. The little icons that look like two people that are blinking blue. My message. If she can see my message, I can give her a special email with details in it, with a code, so that she can email me back. Or he. I don't know if it's Lou and Ann, or he or she. Luann, if you can get on another device, your laptop or your desktop, and send the PM, sign into the chat and send the PM from there. Wow, Donnie Mills is struggling. Is anybody paying attention to the live scoring on easybilliards.com that can punch in the score right now? Is it Hill or what is it? I don't have the window open here on the other device. I was going to take a break, but I decided to sit here and do some of the graphics. I guess Karen Corr snaps that one off.
Okay, players in the main event. 5 minutes, we will start. 5 minutes, sharp. Do not go too far. It's going to be, Earl Strickland and Ernesto Dominguez on 7, and it'll be Karen Corr versus Mike DeShane on table 8. In 4 minutes, please.
Well, Luann 2010 is the screen name that won the full access pay-per-view pass to the 14.1 tournament coming up at Steinway Billiards, where the world champions will be coming in. Congratulations, Luann 2010. I have your email, and you will receive your pass prior to the tournament. Quite welcome. I'm back to the main chat.
Table 10 in the second chance tournament, Rich Andrews, Mike Tuhig, table 10. Andrews versus Tuhig on table 10.
Looks like Mike DeShane is practicing on our main table here.
Zippler versus Hunt, table 12.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we're going to find out shortly. It's going to be Mike DeShane versus Donnie Mills, who just got defeated by Karen. So if you guys can help us spread the word across the social media, we do appreciate it. This is a one-loss side match. It's Mike DeShane and Donnie Mills. The loser will be defeated and eliminated out of the tournament. And then the undefeated players will play in the next round for the hot seat. It'll be Jayson Shaw versus Karen Core up next.
First, nice shot, man. First, right here, table number 7. He's from Astoria, New York, currently. He's a 5-time U.S. Open champ, 6-time world champ. Right there, Earl Strickland, the man. And his opponent, also the man from California, Sylmar, California. He's been playing pool at the top level all his life. He's a former California state champ. He's won tournaments everywhere as well. Ernesto Dominguez, all right. Great. Another great match down here. First from Waterville, Maine. Waterville, Maine. He won this tournament in 2012, and he's a 3-time Moscone Cup Team USA member. He's won countless tournaments on our tour as well as other tournaments throughout the United States. He plays out of Snubbers in Providence, Rhode Island. Mike DeShane, his opponent, he's from Clearwater, Florida. He doesn't get up this way too often, but when he does, he's always near the top. This could be the time. He's a multiple winner on the Seminole Pro Tour in the past. Welcome, Donnie Mills. All right, good luck, players.
Donnie Mills, Mike DeShane.
Please, everyone, remember to turn the ringers off on your cell phones, as they can be
It's a race to 9.
Players. Also, please, no flash photography is allowed. That can be equally as distracting. Remember, we have one $1,500 custom engraved jazz cue left to give away. We're going to give that away right before the 7 o'clock finals. Anyone can participate in the raffle, and you do not have to be present to